Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kati. Today I want to talk to you about the fear of missing out. You probably have never heard about it, but it's something I suffer from a lot and especially around this Hobonichi season that we are in right now. And actually last week I released a video about my first reactions to the Hobonichi release. I wanted to come back and tell you what are my thoughts about the products now after 5 days since the release. We have still some time to think about what we want to buy from the release, and of course you have so much time, the end of the year and so on, but of course there comes the fear of missing out. So what if something is sold out immediately? So I have 3 tips for you about the fear of missing out, because I have been, as I said, struggling with it. And if you have watched my spending videos, I'm so dreaming about becoming a minimalist. I'm still far from it, but I'm really trying, and that I have now a spending budget has of course helped a lot, because I don't have the money to buy all the things that I would maybe want, or I think I would want. So my first tip for the fear of missing out and getting over it is think about if this thing that you are now dreaming about wanting to buy, can it be your favorite? I have learned that it doesn't make any sense to buy anything if it doesn't become your favorite. If I'm buying like new trousers, if I'm not loving them and they don't have like a certain use for what I need them, I'm not going to use them, because I'm going to use my favorite trousers. So why not think about that also in the planner world? If you are buying like a new Hobonichi cover, will it become your favorite? Will you really use it? And you have to consider everything that you already have. And when you look at the new product, like I was, if you watched my previous video, you saw I was dreaming about drooling over this cover. So here I can think, do I really like it? Does it tick like all my boxes, what I find important in a cover? And well, if we start with some easier example, this mother cover, which I like it. I don't know, I just like it. But I know I don't like this bright red. I like it on my screen, I think it looks awesome, but I know that if I would order this, I wouldn't like it. I don't want to have anything bright red on in my happiness corner, which is over there. That's why I'm looking at there. So it looks nice here, but I know that I wouldn't like it in my real life. So I'm not going to buy that one. Then this. It's nice, but now that I have slept on it, I can say that no. And the reasons are because the colors are not quite my colors, and also one big reason is, which we can find here. Here you can see more details of the covers, and here it says the main material is polyester. So I know I wouldn't like it, I wouldn't enjoy it as much as something that was made of cotton or linen or so. It's beautiful, yet again, it's beautiful on the screen, but I know I wouldn't enjoy it as much in my real life. And then I can look at what covers I have, and this wouldn't be better. This wouldn't become my favorite. And actually I was looking at all the covers that Hobonichi has released. I bought the book, the yearbook, what is it called? I bought it last year, and that has all the covers that they have released. And I found something that I think would become my favorite, but I have missed it. It was 2019, and it was this one. And this just looks like it could be my favorite cover. And I found it. I could buy it online from a different store, and then there hits the fear of missing out. If I'm not going to buy it right now and pay a lot of euros for it, I will miss out forever. But I'm not going to buy it with big money. So I have missed it, and I will deal with it. But it's like I can compare this to these what they have now, and I can say I would enjoy this so much more, and that is the reason why I'm not going to buy these covers. And this is a very nice cover, but it wouldn't become my favorite. My tip number 2 actually comes from my spouse, but I have also used it. But I asked my spouse yesterday, because I was like suffering from this fear of missing out. I asked him if he has a tip for me, like how do you handle this fear of missing out? What he said made me first a bit irritated, and I was like, oh, that's not helping. But then when I thought about it, I had to say yes, he was again right. So he said, and this is so simple, but it will most of the times the simple things work. So he just said, just stop thinking about it. Yeah, how that's going to work, but it really does. But maybe you have to do things that will help you to stop thinking about it. I have had a very bad fear of missing out concerning about Chilio products. When I learned about it, I was so like in it, and then I just realized that my life can't be like this. It can't be just with one product. So I have stopped following certain brands on social media so that I wouldn't suffer from this fear of missing out. I have stopped following Chick Sparrow, I have stopped following Chilio, I have stopped following Filofax. The only one that's left still is this Hobonichi, and luckily Hobonichi does something bigger only twice a year. And now, as it looks like that I'm surviving this release, I think I will give myself permission to also follow Hobonichi in the future. But if it becomes a problem, I will stop following it. And that is my way of stop thinking about it, because when I don't know what's happening, I can't think about it. And maybe you have to think about what you are following online, on social media, what triggers your fear of missing out. And then my third tip. So, what do you really want? Because probably you, deep down inside of you, you don't want the things that those brands are releasing now. Deep down inside you, you are dreaming of something completely different. You have to do like compromises if you buy the things that the brands are releasing. For example, I love bunnies, I like pink. So in theory, I would love this cover. I even like this color inside, but I don't like how these bunnies look. So it's like ticking many of my boxes, but the end result isn't something that I would enjoy. So when I get in this, and I can admit, I was like looking at these covers many times, going them through, looking at, doesn't anything spark my joy? Doesn't anything spark, well, why I can't love any of these? But it's like none of these is ticking all my boxes. And I'm so happy for you if you found something that you love or like or want in this release. But I just didn't find anything. Because I'm like, this would be nice if the colors would be different. And this also nice if the colors would be different. And it's like, everything is like, nothing is perfect in my eyes. And of course you can't like aim for perfection, but I'm becoming like picky. So I would at least want it like that. I would like it in theory. So if it doesn't have to be perfect, but if it's like irritating me here already on the screen, I can't think that I would love it in use, in everyday use, because those little details. Last year I bought this and I like it very much. But can you guess what started to irritate me in use? It's these bright red bookmarks, because I don't like that color. And I have now stuffed the bookmarks here, so I don't see them, I don't use them. But it's like those little details that get to me in everyday use. And that's why I have to be very careful when looking at these products. This one, it has also red bookmarks, but they are not so bright. So I was concerned also about this, but this I love. They are like, that's not bright red. But then this, I was so considering this last year, but two reasons. I don't do camping, and I don't like this person that is sleeping here. So actually I would love this cover with just this life sign, not anything, all this other can go away, and I would just take that, or even without any of these pictures, I would love this cover. So I like simple things. They are better, I think, for the long run. And this, I love washi tape. But then again, the colors inside. I don't like this blue, I don't like this yellow, and I was so, this would be so great, but the details. So when I get in the fear of missing out, I start to think about like, what do I really want? And then what planner size or system or anything, and then when I come up with an idea what I would really want, then I search for it if someone offers something like it, or if it's something I can do myself. For example, a nice cover for my planner, like I have done for my weeks, because I haven't found any nice weeks covers, so I did it myself. My 3 tips for you was to think about if it could be your favorite, or just stop thinking about it, or think about what do you really want and search for that. That are my 3 tips for dealing with the fear of missing out. And now I'm going to show you quickly what's on my wish list. So I have 49 things here, but all of these I have reduced it down to 3 things that I really would want. So I would really want, well, actually this is the number one. I would really want this weekly supplement also for next year, and I have decided I'm not going to order from the Hobonichi store this year, and that was a huge shock for myself, and I have now tried to deal with it, because there wasn't any cover that I really want, it doesn't make any sense to buy from the Hobonichi store because of the very expensive shipping costs, and then I have to pay taxes. So what I have now on my wish list, what I'm going to show you now, I will try to buy them from a Finnish store. If I'm not succeeding, I will plan my lineup without these. And I can, because I don't like this color, also what the pen is this year, I can live without any Hobonichi planner products. So actually this weekly supplement is the only one, like a planner product, that I would buy from Hobonichi for next year, because I just love that supplement. It would be perfect for my food log, but if I'm not getting it from Finland, I come up with something else. Then my second wish is I would love to have these pencil boards. I would buy all sizes because I use all of these sizes, and I love this navy pink combination. So I would love to have these, but again, no reason to order from the Hobonichi store. And then third is here. I would love some new stencils. I have already, this movie one is broken, and then today I broke my 9. So I would love to have some new stencils, maybe for the broken ones, but again, I can live without. I can continue my life without new stencils. That's the 3 things that I would want from this 49 product wish list. And believe me, I have thought about this a lot. I hope this video was helpful for you if you are now thinking about your potential Hobonichi haul, and I would love to hear how you handle the fear of missing out. So if you have a tip for us others, please leave it down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be very happy if you would. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, have a lovely Hobonichi season and I see you soon. Bye bye.